My wife cheated after 33 years of marriage, and I ended everything the same day. My wife and I were married for 33 years. Not 3 years, not 10, 33 long years of shared life. 2 children, 2 grandchildren, decades of memories, routines, problems, victories, habits, and promises. I truly believed we would grow old together and die side by side. I never once imagined that everything we built could collapse so quickly. We met in the 1980s at a nightclub. I was working security upstairs when I first noticed her. She had this confidence about her, the kind that makes you stop and look twice. We talked, went on a date soon after, and within 2 months we were living together. 2 years later, we got married. It felt natural, easy, like something that was always meant to happen. We built a normal life. We worked hard, raised our kids, paid bills, argued about stupid things, laughed about even stupider ones. Like any long marriage, we had ups and downs, but one thing was always clear to both of us. Cheating was a line you never crossed. I had been cheated on before, long before I met her. She knew how deeply that betrayal had affected me. For both of us, infidelity wasn't a mistake you apologize for. It was the end, a deal breaker, something you didn't come back from. For decades, that boundary was never tested. As the years went by, my work changed. I went from an active, physical job to sitting behind a desk. Slowly, without really noticing it at first, I gained weight. A lot of it. My health declined. I developed severe asthma. I got tired easily. Eventually, even intimacy became difficult. Sometimes I couldn't finish because I literally couldn't breathe. Our bedroom didn't completely die, but compared to what it once was, it felt empty. We talked about it. We tried different things. We stayed affectionate. And through all of it, we stayed loyal. I never looked at another woman. I believe she never looked at another man. After nearly 20 years of living like that, I realized something frightening. If I didn't change, I probably wouldn't live long enough to watch my grandchildren grow up. So I made a decision. I lost 80 kilograms. I had abdominal surgery. I rebuilt my body from the ground up. I did it for my health. I did it so I could be present for my grandchildren. And yes, I did it because I wanted to bring passion back into my marriage. And it worked. The last 2 years before everything fell apart were some of the best years of our relationship. We were intimate 3 or 4 times a week. She enjoyed it. I could see it. You can't fake that. We laughed more. We traveled. We talked. We felt like a couple again, not just 2 people sharing a house. She told me she loved me. I told her the same every single day. Women started noticing me again. Compliments, smiles, flirting. I ignored all of it. Completely. I wasn't interested. I was happy. I had everything I wanted. Sometimes she admitted she felt insecure. She had gained weight while I had lost it. I reassured her constantly. I told her she was beautiful, that I love her exactly as she was. I meant every word. Then she went on vacation with her 2 sisters to another state. I didn't hesitate. I trusted her completely. We had never hidden anything from each other. We shared locations on our phones, not out of control, but for safety. We had access to each other's messages and emails. Trust had never been an issue. That trust died in a single phone call. I was driving home from work when she called me. Her voice was shaking. She asked if her sister had contacted me. I said no and asked what was going on. I wasn't prepared for what came next. She told me she had cheated on me. She was crying, apologizing, saying she didn't know what had come over her. She said it was alcohol, compliments, bad judgment. According to her, she and her sisters had been drinking at a bar when a married couple joined them. They stayed out until late. Her sisters went asleep. The bar closed. She claimed she was drunk and followed the couple back to their hotel room just to keep drinking and talking. She said the man started touching her while his wife encouraged it, that they told her no one would ever find out, that she should just enjoy herself. And she did. She slept with him while his wife watched. She said she woke up the next morning in their bed, panicked, and ran back to her room. Her sister found her crying and gave her an ultimatum. Either tell your husband, or I will. That's why she called me. I sat frozen in my car, unable to move. 33 years collapsed into a single moment. I told her this wasn't a mistake. It was a decision. Then I hung up and turned off my phone. For 2 days, I shut the world out completely. When I finally turned my phone back on, there were hundreds of messages from her sisters, from our children. I called my kids and told them the truth. I told them I needed time and space, and that I was leaving before their mother returned home. Before she came back, I left her a note telling her to pack her things and go to her mother's house. She did. That still wasn't the end of it. What she told me wasn't the full truth. The affair wasn't spontaneous. The couple were our clients from another state. There had been flirting before, video calls, planning. She never intended to tell me. She only confessed because she was forced to. That realization destroyed whatever was left of my feelings. When she finally came back to talk, she looked broken, exhausted, terrified. She cried, begged, promised everything. She even said I could cheat if I stayed. That's when I knew there was nothing left to save. I told her I would never touch her again, not out of anger, but because the woman I loved no longer existed. All trust was gone. All desire was gone. We agreed to sell everything. The house, the business, split all evenly. I asked her not to contact me unless it involved our children or grandchildren. That night, for the first time in decades, I slept deeply. Alone. Weeks passed. The house was sold. The business was sold. Divorce moved slowly, painfully. She still believed I would forgive her. She was wrong. Months passed. I bought 2 small apartments near my grandchildren. I started working part-time. I spent long days riding my motorcycle with no destination. I met new women. No promises. No lies. No betrayal. My future ex-wife still lives in denial. She believes time will bring me back. It won't. She isn't ashamed of what she did. She's ashamed she was caught. Life didn't turn out the way I expected. But for the first time in a very long time, I'm actually looking forward to the future. What do you think? Could you forgive betrayal after 33 years? Or is cheating always the end?